So, you guys remember where we left off last week?
We were
Yeah,
just
we
about
died.
to go kick in the. Oh. I believe we were just about to go kick in the bad man's door.
I believe we already did kick in the door, figuratively
Oh, yeah, we
speaking.
did. Yes, we did. You're right.
I believe it's
died.
too late to back out now.
I meant to say was we were about to kick his teeth in.
Ah, yeah, that would make more sense. The doorway to his throat.
Oh my, that looks weird. Gonna see if I can load Icewind Dale and then pop back in there.
Okay, there we go. Finally loaded for me.
So, yes, we
There we
left off. You guys had arrived in a room where you're not alone.
Yes.
I will reread the description since it's been a week, just so you remember what you're looking at here. You find yourselves in a large chamber that's lain undisturbed for centuries. On the upper level, all around you, are tables covered with wizardly paraphernalia. Papers, scrolls, staves, and so on. A soft grunting sound emanates from a shadowy door-sized rectangle along the curved northern wall. Staircases to the east and west descend to the lower part of the room, where a sunken library is situated in a 20-foot wide, 10-foot deep circular pit. A ladder running along the circular track inside this hole allows easy access to the many books and scrolls on its shelves. And perched on the edge of this pit are three aberrant creatures, each one staring at you with a singular, hideous eye. And floating above the middle of the pit is a human skull with wispy arcane symbols forming above it.
And what's the thing to our north?
That is the
Door.
the door-sized rectangle along the shadowy door-sized rectangle along the northern wall.
Oh, okay.
All right, well, should I just go and throw a fireball then when we walk in?
Walk in like, what up? I got a big cock.
Yeah.
Throw a fireball.
You're right. You're right there.
I mean, that's one way to handle it.
Except you'll just amuse the lich. The other things you might kill, though, in one shot.
The other things, you said they're looking at us, like they're focused on us as we walk in.
Yeah, they're looking at you. They see you. The floating scroll rises up a little bit to the same level that you're on, so he's still floating above the ringed library down there. And it's just kind of looking at you for a moment, waiting to see what you do or say.
Well, while they're getting ready and preparing for ass kickery, Wayfo will do what Wayfo does. And distract. With, hello.
And you hear a voice in your head. Who are you?
I am Wayfo.
Why are you here?
We are explorers.
You should
heard
not
of
be
a-
exploring here.
We heard of a great and powerful master who resided here, who had a great deal of knowledge and wisdom.
Well, wherever you heard that from is not wrong, but that still does not change the fact that you should not be here.
Why not? Everyone should seek out wisdom and knowledge.
How would you like it if I barged into your home unannounced?
I believe I would make you some tea.
Got him.
Wayfo has no concept of a home.
As you say that, the skull, it doesn't really have eyes to roll, so it just rolls itself. Go on, get out of here, or I have to remove you.
What is it that you are still doing here after all this time?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I suppose I would, but I am assuming there's probably nothing we can do to get you to tell us, is there?
You know, the gentleman over here who's speaking to you is a mage who is fascinated with magical study.
Oh, I'm fully aware of that. Believe me.
I suppose when diplomacy fails, sometimes you must find other options. And I'll cast Fireball.
It appears words mean nothing.
Now, see, if we're really lucky, it'll take out the 3 mobs. And then Tora and I can stand on either side of the circular library well, and we can play hacky sack with the skull.
That'd be cool. For that.
That's pretty good.
Did you roll damage for your fireball?
Not yet. Sorry, I was just about to get to that. Double check. So I cast it at 5th level. The 10d6 failed save, or half as much on a successful save. So roll 10d6 real quick.
$31.
Incredibly average.
Yeah,
Painfully average, honestly.
for real though.
Apparently none of us were ready for that.
I
Except
caught
Wayfo.
everyone off guard, including myself.
Hey, you surprised yourself with how quickly you pulled that out.
Let's see, and I need a 17. Yeah, Uriel Arthas is going to choose to succeed.
Bitch.
It's cheating.
Yeah.
Just through sheer willpower alone, he takes less damage.
Yeah,
No,
well,
we want him to use every legendary
That's true.
action
we wanna
that he
get rid of them.
possibly has.
That is fair. Unless he has, easier just to fight him later on when we're getting weak.
Exactly.
Let's see. 15. Oh, lovely. Let me fix these guys because they did not.
For some reason, they died instantly. That's fine.
See, I see that as an absolute win.
Right.
There we
See how
are.
that could possibly be problematic.
Yeah, it was
I
during
certainly
that.
didn't see it as an issue.
It was during that thing where sometimes they weren't set up on the map right, and their HP was linked.
And they were all like, "We're almost dead. Help us!"
Yeah. Can't let them do this to us.
Not like this.
All right. There we are. Right tool selected. Oh, so many good
And,
options.
Right after I cast the fireball, I'll just kind of shout over the roar of the flames. Witches are incredibly evil. Bear no holds. Bear no cruelty. Kill it.
It's gonna float forward a little bit. About 10 feet in the air, 10 feet off the edge of the ledge. And, it's gonna howl. I need... hold on. Oh, come on. Why is that not... There we are. I need all of you to make a Constitution saving throw. It should be DC 15.
Okay, I'll rethrow it. I'll try and get a 15 next time. That's what it should be, but it's not, so I'm gonna try it again.
Oh, dude. Just barely.
Oh, God.
Okay, Jenkins and Tora, you two drop to 0 hit points.
Oh, fuck.
Ooh.
Jenkins and Wei Fo, you are afraid of Uriel Larthus until the end of... Is it...
You mean Biltram and
Until
Wytho?
the end... Yeah, Biltram and Wayfo. Some combination of you guys.
I'm unconscious and frightened.
Let's see what happens to Dritz. Oh yeah, Dritz is out too.
Oh, it broke a little bit. The server lied a little bit. I had entered, it didn't post, so I had enter a few more times, and it kept. I guess it.
we get it. We won't underestimate it. Okay?
Yeah. So Biltram and Wayfo, you two are afraid of Uriel Larthus until the end of your next turn.
Well, that kind of really sucks for a monk.
Yeah, it does.
A little bit.
Question: is Dritz fully dead or unconscious?
He's unconscious, but the way his character
Okay.
sheet is set up, NPCs automatically go to dead rather than unconscious. So
Got it.
he's unconscious. He'll make death saves. He just doesn't look like it. All right, Wei Fo, it is your turn.
Well, I think I'm going to expend 2 charges from my Ring of Shooting Stars. Actually, let's make it 3. I'm going to fire shooting stars at each of the critters.
Okay.
Since it hits a 15 foot cube, that will also hit Uriel the Lich.
Mm-hmm.
They have DC 15 dex saving throw, or they take half damage.
Okay. And that was 1 to each of the 3 little guys?
Yep. So that's
Okay.
first. That'll be the one for the lich. And then the one in the back.
Alright. Let's see. And sorry, what kind of save was that?
Dex.
Dex, right. Should have known that. Alright. You get 50% failure rate.
I'm okay with that.
This guy up here takes 12. $13. Ah. Again. There we are. That's better. And half of what is it, 11? Half of 11 for 5. There we are. Alright. They have all taken damage. Is that it for your turn?
Wayfo is going to move so as to not be a problem here. Let's see, that's 10, 20, 30, 40. That works. Oh, wait. I can't go that way. I can only go to like here.
Yeah, you can't willingly
I can't
closer.
get closer to him.
Right. But yeah, going around that route around the edge, you don't move any closer, so that is
Right.
That is good.
And do I make another save attempt at the end of the turn?
Nope, it just automatically ends. It only lasts for a turn.
Okay.
So, your turn's over. You are no longer afraid. And up next, this little guy's going to come over and hit you with a claw.
Why,
Or-
yes, he is.
9 points of damage.
Little asshat.
This other guy thinks that his friend did pretty good, so he's going to try to do the same thing. Not successfully, though.
Hold up. That was a failed attack on me.
Yes, it was.
You know what? I think he actually hit his buddy. Do not attack a drunken master.
Let's move him over. He's going to roll against his buddy. And
That's a
hit.
strong hit.
Well, he wanted to make it a guaranteed hit,
Yeah.
so that it works.
Yeah, so I just added situational bonus, then that was the quickest thing to type in.
Wait, so that's not the damage right there? It's not the...
No.
Bang. Sucks.
It'd be awesome if that was the damage the
Disintegrates the
drunken
Nothic.
master could do. Yeah.
Is reduced.
It didn't die. It literally, like, it was never a thing that existed.
Yeah, every memory of the creature was gone.
Yeah, that's how fucking powerful it
Its entire lineage
Yeah.
Just instantaneously got erased from history.
Everything that came
Punch the
before
family
you.
tree out of existence.
Everything that would have been. All gone.
Let's see. Yeah, let's do that. So the odd-looking dark rectangle at the back of the room slowly lumbers forward and is going to engulf or attempt to engulf Biltram. Need a dexterity saving throw from you, Biltram.
Nice. Only my worst trait. Fuck.
That'll do it. You avoid being pulled into the extra-dimensional chamber.
It's nice. Mind if I do?
Tora, it is your turn.
Gonna make a death save, right?
Yes. One success. Oops, skipped over Chips, but I will roll a dice for him. He fails. Biltram, it is your turn.
After looking at this extra dimensional space up close, does it look like the kind of object that will have an opportunity attack on me if I walk away from it?
Make an Arcana check. You're pretty sure it won't. It seems to only be able to do anything by moving into you, which it can't do on your turn.
Okay, gotcha. And in that case, since I believe I'm still frightened, we'll just move away from it and not towards real Arthas, and then I will cast a spell. Then
That'll
can
work.
I get on these stairs a little bit too?
Yeah, you can move along there like Wayfo did.
Okay, gotcha.
'Cause
All right.
what you casting?
Well, I think may already guess. I'm assuming that anything else I can cast would just ignore it should it decide to. So why don't we try some magic missile?
Old tried and true.
All right.
5d4.
5d4 plus 5, and that's all on Aerial Arthas?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Send it all to real Arthas.
All right, that is 17 points of damage, and he has no way to reduce that.
Big damage, big prizes.
Yeah. Wizard's good for something every now and again.
Let's see. Okay. Yeah, okay. So, Jenkins.
Yeehaw. Oh.
Enoch?
Yeah, it's more like that. Yeehaw.
That is
Aw.
one failed save. There it is.
Dare you fail a save in my sight? You've already failed like 2 now?
To be fair, I don't think you were looking at me the first time.
Alright.
Pissed off the school.
There, Larthus is gonna fly over, and he's gonna drain some life from Biltram.
Doesn't seem very cool.
I'll need
Yeah,
a
that's a
Constitution saving throw.
All I'm hearing is that this lich likes to suck.
Did I just succeed that?
Oh my
Yes, yes, you did.
Holy
do
fuck!
it.
Oh
You
wait!
needed a 19, and
As
you
a
got
legendary
a 20.
action, the lich decides to drain you anyhow.
Anyhow, I've got to have enough constitution for all of our fallen friends. Just Dragon Ball Z shouting the whole time.
It's a
But
fucking
I
finale of
did
the arc.
realize he does have legendary actions,
Damn.
so I will be using those. Let's
Me and
see.
my big mouth.
No,
Nothing
I
happened,
did
don't
remember
worry
it
about it.
before you said that. I just missed it for the first
Well.
round. Let's see. He can only get to there.
Wait a second. I know I forgot something.
Wei Fo.
Yes. Well,
Yes.
I think I am going to be a teensy tiny bit of a dick. I'm going to move over here, giving douchebag down here an attack of opportunity.
Okay. He has advantage on it during the pass.
And still misses.
A 17
Or
doesn't
no,
hit?
17 does, just barely. Damn.
Damn.
8 points of
If you
damage.
lead hard enough, it'll keep.
Yeah, I was hoping that he would miss, and then I could use the reaction to attack his buddy.
Oh,
I had a method to my madness.
believe me.
But this gets me over to where I want to be.
Alright. That is some damage.
We'll make that a stunning strike.
Okay. Do. He does not seem to be affected.
Really.
That one misses.
What's his AC?
20.
Okay, so that missed. I am going to do flurry of blows. As soon as I can get my head out of my posterior and actually click the correct thing. And then, just to be a total asshat, I'm going to move once more, giving an opportunity attack to the Nothic.
Trying to min-max damage here.
He's like, do it, but pussy, you won't. Right.
Do it, you pussy.
Strike me
Break
down,
me,
I
aren't
shall
you?
become more powerful than you could ever imagine.
right.
Let's see. Move him so he's got the range to actually make the attack.
Oh, no. Did he just hit his boss?
How could he do something so foolish?
Oh, I love it. Well, the best part about it is the weakest link for a lich is physical attacks, because they have so much resistance when it comes to spells
Everything
and
else,
stuff like that.
yeah.
So it's like I just want to put every slash, bash, smack, crack, whatever, right on top of his skull.
It's logical to me.
Wei Fo, I need a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
Mm-hmm. Alright, you have been magically cursed. You've got disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws until the spell ends, or the curse ends, either by magical means, or you can reattempt to save at the end of each of your turns.
Well, that's kind of crappy, but okay.
He's going to step over here, and he's going to look at Wei Fo.
He's checking
Wei
out my butt.
I need another Constitution saving throw. This time it only needed 12.
But I have disadvantage, correct?
Yes.
You still got it.
That'll work.
He still pulls through.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
Will do.
This guy's going to step over here and Claude Biltram.
Very nice.
And miss.
Yeah.
All right, now redirect his attack. Oh, wait.
Yeah, right.
There's a few things wrong with that, but you know, A for effort. You see Bilter try to copy Wei Fo, and then just look around like, wait, there's no way to redirect it to.
Right. I just end up like slapping his hand really hard, like, I didn't know I could do that.
Tora, I need a death saving throw.
Oh, what?
Well, that is a failure.
Almost landed on a 15 or whatever the hell that was.
Let's see. Dritz needs to make his save. Dritz does that 1 and 1. Jenkins, it is your turn to save.
What about the magic man?
The magic. I gotta
yeah,
do the
okay.
magic.
We were both
first.
at 3, but on him he's above me.
Right. Biltram, you go before Jenkins does.
Hey.
Blood everywhere. Oh my god. Purple blood.
Ciao. Pew pew.
All right.
Can we make it one more turn? Fuck.
So if this,
I was going to say, you could always just gamble and move your ass back over there. So next turn, so next turn, if it looks really, really close, you could try to like stabilize them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that is an
actually.
option.
Good.
I mean, you don't have to. You could just let him die. I mean, that is also an option, I guess.
I mean, true. So wait, they both have a failure, or is it just?
All three of us have one failure, but I still have to roll this turn.
Yeah.
So the other two have 1 and 1. I'm 0 and 1.
Well, I'm gonna stay here in the hopes that this Nothic up here doesn't to me, because if he does, let's see, what has he got? 5, 10. I don't know what their speeds are. 'Cause I'll be fucking surrounded, and I might die before I could actually get him up.
I was gonna say fast enough that I think you might actually get surrounded on the next turn in the position you're in.
Okay.
Unless they're focused on like eating the dead or something.
No. All right. I guess I'll just move up there anyways.
Okay. This guy moving close, he's gonna get his attack on you.
Whew.
He misses.
He
Redirect
misses.
it.
Yeah. This time he just blows up this time.
Now, Jenkins, it is your turn.
Big money, big prizes.
Jenkins, you are conscious with 1 hit point.
Score!
I can see. I can find.
Alright, yeah. He turns to Giga Chan.
Fucking pull off my shirt and that fucking rips.
Right. Down you go.
This is really angrily one-shot me. Out of spite. I told you to stay down.
I need a Constitution saving throw from everyone who is conscious.
I can see. I can't.
Ah! You just hit the ground. Fucking A, dude.
God damn it.
Guess me now. This is bad. Alright, let's see. Baby.
Oh, cuz. Oh no, it's all down to Piltrum.
Dude.
So,
This is
Jenkins,
just barely hanging in there.
Jenkins and Weifo both drop to 0. After a very short-lived success for Jenkins.
I'm down.
I felt good for about 6 seconds. I did reset my death counter though. My death saves counter.
And let's see. This Nothic up here is going to look at Biltram.
My back is turned to him. How can you look at me?
It doesn't matter, it rots you anyway. I need a Constitution saving throw, please.
Alright. Fail me now, dice.
Oh my god.
Holy shit, dude! My constitution is off the fucking charts right now, bro.
I'm
Hang
pretty
on.
sure
Shit.
you should take your highest spell slot and dump magic missile at demi-lich for your
Oh,
turn.
yeah, it's in the game plan, dude. It's hilarious that we were just talking about being at the casino because I don't think I rolled less than a 19 on Constitution this whole time.
Right? Question. Will
Yes.
I be at disadvantage on my Constitution saving throw for my death save?
No, because it's technically not a saving throw. So I don't think you would be.
Okay. Had to check. Because you can actually have that as a disadvantage.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
It is a death saving throw. According
Oh.
to the chart.
Okay, let me rethink about this then.
Or would the curse drop as soon as I dropped? I don't know.
Let me reread it.
Because I figure it's got to be one or the other. It's either I'm going to be at disadvantage or it vanished when I went unconscious.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. You would be at disadvantage at this still, rather
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Oh.
Wayfo has 2 failed death saves.
But is it a wisdom saving throw for the effect?
Yeah. I'll let you keep making those.
Is that also what you said?
Yeah.
Or does
yeah,
that
would.
have a separate condition? Okay.
No, that would still be a disadvantage.
Okay.
And
So I'll be rolling a cleric after this, just to let you.
I mean, yeah, you can start prepping for the next campaign.
Right.
yeah, start running up the stairs. While we're at it, we should use a legendary action. I need Biltram to make a Constitution saving throw. Need a 15.
Oh, good. You can do it. No, it fucked it. I was like right there, and then it rolled off. I'm sorry, I hit the table.
Alright, your hit point maximum has been temporarily reduced by 10.
Need to adjust that or just click the thing?
I've reduced it for you already.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Living demiplane is going in circles. Tora, I need a death saving throw.
Mhm.
That's a success.
Oh, yay.
Another failure for Dritz. Biltram, it is your turn.
Come up, man.
Accidentally cast mage armor.
And I cast mage armor.
That's what Biden would do. I cast the you know the thing, mage armor. Yeah.
If you don't vote for me, you're not a dark elf.
that was perfect. That's perfect.
Shit.
You cast Zamal to Areoarthus's skull.
The
Shattered
skull
to a
crumbles to
1,000 pieces.
dust.
What's that?
The skull crumbles to dust, landing next to Wei Fo. Jenkins.
However, we still got 3 creepy crawlies and death saves.
The
Real
fucking
quick, actually,
living wall.
how far is the drop off of this thing?
It's about 10 foot.
Yeah, that would have been my guess.
Can I move down that without potentially hurting myself?
I would say it'd be a dexterity saving throw, or 1d6 damage.
I'll do the saving throw and move down.
All right. Yeah, so you successfully hop over the edge and down to the floor below.
Okay. So I guess that's all I can probably do for right now. So hopefully somebody will get a crit.
Well, you should still
success
be able
on
to
that.
have an action.
Normally
He-
cast a magic missile.
Yeah, he did.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Also, just as a question, so I know what to do for my next turn. I don't have a healing potion on me. I take one of Wayfo's healing potions and get him up with his own.
Yeah.
If Wayfo had any, yes, you could.
Fucker. God damn it.
This is where I put my trophy. If I
If I had one.
This is where he put his
Alrighty.
potion.
Then in that case,
You have to use medicine to try to stabilize.
yeah.
It'll be a 50-50 next turn if he doesn't die before then.
Yeah.
It's easy on me.
So
So
I
I
think
just stay here then.
I think Jenkins is gonna have to make his roll. Oh no, yeah, that's right,
yes,
that's right.
Jenkins.
He had his 20, and then it was gone.
I'm back.
Fucker.
Fuck.
Yes, right there with me, buddy.
All right, we're going down together. I'm gonna laugh because you're gonna die in Biltrum's arms. He's gonna climb up, and then I'm gonna die in his arms right after.
The pathetic thing is, we will have wiped out a lich, and then we'll be devoured by his little critters.
No.
The Nothics.
It's gonna be one survivor. Biltrum's gonna clean him up, I believe.
Let's see, this Nothic is going to come over here and gaze at Biltram from over the railing. Need a Constitution
Looking
saving
at
throw.
me.
I feel like somebody wants to sell me something.
Yeah.
Told you it was on us.
like somebody's
Oh my
watching
god,
me.
still making it.
Wei
Fucking
Fo.
rolls.
Disadvantaged death save.
Ah, yes.
All 220s, please. Use your hand.
1 in
Oh
400.
my god.
Oh,
How's
it's
that?
one success.
He's alive still.
Well, actually, wait a minute. I wouldn't still have disadvantage, would I? The source of the curse is destroyed.
I don't think this
True.
curse lifts when the target
Oh, it's
or
one
when
of
the
those rough
casters.
curses.
Yeah,
Ooh. Okay.
it's deeper
and
magic.
It's a
than
wisdom
this.
saving throw to destroy
Yes.
it, right?
Yeah.
FML.
You know, I could lift the curse.
All right. This other one's gonna come join his buddy, and stare at Biltram.
They're just like checking out Biltram's cute ass.
Yeah.
They're just being nice because they know I can't dodge very well, so they're trying not to cut me too much. And fuck that up.
That one did fail. I need a 12, so you take 11 points of necrotic damage.
Bad.
And this guy's gonna come over,
And eat your ass.
One way.
make a claw attack. That hits. For 7.
Get me good this time. Hey, did Dritz? He's not actually dead. That's just the way he was set up.
Yeah.
He's at 1 and 2, right? 2 he failed, 1 success.
Yes.
He's up
1 and 2.
just like me.
I mean, plane is getting quite
Or
annoyed
that
at
just
having to
keeps
go back
walking
and
up and
forth.
down stairs.
The fucking.
Tora, I need a
Tora.
death saving throw.
Okie dokie.
Come on, get a 20. Let's
Do it. Do it.
Ah!
Are you dead or are you?
No, I'm 2 and 2.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. Fuck.
Biltram, as the only member of your party able to do anything, what are you gonna do?
Oh god, what are you gonna do?
What you
Gonna do when the Hulkster comes after you.
Fucking A, dude. I don't know.
Oh wait, I should
Wham,
probably roll
brother.
Dritz's save.
No, it's fine, it's
What's
fine.
that?
Just
Sorry, what did you say?
let him sit there.
Dritz needs to roll a save.
Nah,
Dr-
he-
Dritz
he's
is
still
now
sitting there
officially
fine.
dead.
Officially dead. Okay, gotcha.
Yes.
at least he can't have Wayfo's babies anymore.
True. The only thing that we can do now is look through his pockets for loose change.
Correct.
But I'm getting Guinevere. That's all there is to it. And then I'm going to
God.
become the Warforged Dritz.
You're just gonna take over his fucking corpse.
You're gonna be like the fucking opposite, so you're gonna fucking cut his face out and put it on yours. I am the new Dritz.
Yes!
Yes.
That would go perfectly with the insanity.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Take
He's
his
telling-
clothes, take his face, just becomes.
Yes, yes.
He's telling Daor to fucking leave him alone and quit making fun of him for. So, Dart 1, I want to see if it kills that guy.
All right, let's see.
There's a 4+1 or whatever on that guy.
Yes, Dart 1 does kill that one. Dart 2 kills that one.
Then the last 2 on that guy. Then fucking can move over to here. I'll just take the attack opportunity.
All right, yeah, he will take a swing at you.
God.
It hits you for 4 points of damage.
All right, Jenkins. Between you and me, you're the only one who's going to get that nat 20, man.
Come on, boy!
I cannot
Let's
get
go.
a double nat 20.
Mom spaghetti. I got 2 1s. I'm hanging on there. I'm not quite dead yet.
Wei Fo, we are back to you and your disadvantaged saves.
Oh no. He's died.
I did.
Wei Fo has
Shit, dude.
passed away.
You can join Daylor now.
Yep. Finally.
The drinking buddies are back together.
Exactly.
The world is as it meant to be again.
Speaking of an insanity, I'm pretty sure Biltram's going to have one after this shit if he survives.
He's gonna have fucking
Yeah.
PTSD.
Especially they keep staring at me like this.
Hey!
This man needs rolls tonight. My God, he's literally gotten like all the good rolls. He's gonna carry this fight.
Tora, give me your
Do
death
it.
saving
Get the
throw.
20. Get the 20.
This is it.
Oh, she's stable.
You're stable at least.
Tora has stabilized. Biltram, we're back to you.
Hey, I'm gonna move a little bit first.
Just fucking fireball down there. I mean, it doesn't matter if you hit me.
You are totally right, but the question is, they can save against that. They can't save against magic missile.
It's also valid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
is
but
valid
a
damage.
fireball does more damage even if they do save than a magic missile does.
This is also a valid point.
Yeah, true.
You know, they save, it's still gonna probably deal like at least 15ish damage.
Yeah. They're like, ha! Saved! Oh, shit. I'm still
Oh shit,
on
I'm
fire.
still burned to a crisp. Oh,
Just
fuck, I'm dead.
convinced me. Ignore this if it drops it. I'm just trying to close that out. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Right. What happens?
All right.
Fucking Viking send off burn.
Damn! Just fucking. It's not even like a burn. It's like a friggin' like, rocket hit the ground there. That's what the fireball is. It's like a fucking.
That's some
napalm
failed
explosion.
saving throws. Go ahead and roll your damage on that.
Okay. I just casted it at the standard. So
8d6,
Damn.
30.
Now that's fucking disintegrated.
one.
He is very
Big
dead.
money. All right, Biltram. Not Biltram. Sorry, Jenkins. Hang in there.
Alright, Pokemon, you can do this.
Biltram needs to hang in there too, but Jenkins, let's get on there. Come on.
Come on, Jenkins. Jenkins has passed away.
Damn it!
Jesus Christ. It's Jason Bourne.
Jesus Christ, it's weird.
Let's see. 2, 4, and 6. Biltram.
I step over pieces of my fallen comrades.
Sorry, pardon me.
Excuse me. Mind me. Just because I'm angry and want to terminate with extreme prejudice, go ahead and use the last one.
With extreme prejudice.
The scene in my...
It's gonna hit Tara.
Oh no, you're gonna kill
Oh,
her!
I thought she was out of the range. I thought she was out of range. No.
There. You cast it
yeah.
like that.
Only one can survive!
You can let no one know about what happened
I
here.
was gonna say, just let it stand.
That's Dan, there can be only one. He doesn't even know she's alive. He's just all dead, I bet.
We didn't know we were playing a Highlander game until
I
just
would
now.
wake up right before he did it. I would see it.
I'm gonna alt click her off of there. It's okay, Tor. I'll spare you. Only roll damage real quick.
Yeah, go ahead and roll the damage on that.
What's going through my mind right now is freaking Roy Mustang out of Full Metal Alchemist just blowing the shit out of the
Lust?
bad guys.
Is it Lust?
That,
No, it's not Lust.
That's
It's,
what you
It's
did.
Envy, I think, right?
Yeah, Envy. Yeah, it was a shapeshifter. Envy, yeah.
Yep, where he's just like hammering him
Has the
over and
recorders
over again.
snapping over and over.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, ultimate creep show here. It's you and Tora.
Somehow I feel like
the
there's
last two survivors.
no romantic relations between a monk and a fucking bird. So. Okay, well, I'm gonna walk over and rifle through the pockets of the fallen until I find a health potion, and then I will give Tora the health potion.
Alright, Tor, I think I did see a health potion on you, so go ahead and drink one of them.
Schwaping.
Alright, Tora, you are back up at 16 hit points.
Did we win?
Yes, we won, but
Where's everybody else?
we won at great cost.
Oh no.
Weifo's corpse is burning on the floor below, and
He's crispy.
Yeah. Weifo fell near the end, and Jenkins fought as hard as he could, but real Arthas did
Oh, I'm
not
sure
have
he did.
it. Pats you on the head.
I just wish I could have seen it happen.
I wish you could have seen him die.
Oh my god. Fucked up.
That's fair.
It's a little dark.
Well, I must say I did see Aria Larthas's passing, and it was and to say the least, and I am sure that they are happy to have rid the world of such an evil at such a cost.
Yes.
I'm not sure what we may face leaving this place if we have either just liberated this land or thrown it into further darkness. I'm not entirely sure. Either way, the leader is gone.
Yes.
So hopefully we may pass from this place uncontested. Hope.
After you loot the library of every single piece of literature that you can find.
You happen to have a bag of holding with you, Tora?
well, let me
Dumping the books
put
on
it
the
this
shelf.
way. The fireballs destroyed pretty much everything that was in the circle down here.
Yeah, I figured.
But there are some
Yeah, there's some
tables up here
fireballs
that
going
have some
on.
things that were spared, so...
Okay, the only
Burn the
things
library
that were here,
to
huh?
a crisp.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All that knowledge gone.
It's a crispy critter library.
Perhaps whenever the arcane guild, the mages guild, say after I report back to them, they can recover some of these things. Perhaps restore them to where they once were. If it's at all reversible, they would know how to do it.
Yeah. In my
So, as you search through the, what remains of the goodies in this room, You find lots of, notes and, you know, papers, studies. You also find 4 vials of quicksilver, an intricate crystal rod, Ariolarthus's staff,
That's all we need.
a very hefty spell book titled The Incantations of Ariolarthus.
Nice.
And you find a magic scroll, a spell scroll. And Tora, you see a look of horror on Biltram's face as he reads what this spell scroll is.
What is it? What's wrong?
Well, I'm not entirely sure yet.
You found it. It's a scroll of summoning, but it summons something very, very unique. You have found a scroll of Tarask summoning.
Oh fuck!
What's
Yes,
that?
my face is very
Wait, what is
very
it?
distraught. A Tarask is one of the most dangerous and shattering creatures that one could bestow upon a realm.
Oh,
Simply, it is a Goliath. It's like nothing anyone has ever seen in these lands in many, many years. It's gargantuan monstrosity.
wow.
I posted a pic in the D&D chat. If you want to get an idea of what it looks like and how big it is.
Not to mention,
Kinda
it has
cute.
a voracious appetite and has been known to devour entire cities.
Let's summon it.
Let's drop it in this bitch and destroy it.
I mean,
I fear that every
that could legit be the last thing that you do before you leave the city.
I fear that even every still functioning creature of this city would not be able to stop us, and it would eventually leave this place in destruction and move somewhere else. I fear that the realms would not find peace if we were to summon this beast.
Well, it would also depend on how long the summoning lasts. If it's a permanent summon, yikes. But if it's a temporary summon, I mean, fuck it.
Go for it.
Yeah. Drop that bitch in there. It's not going to be able to climb up through the ice before it dissipates.
It times out.
Yeah.
Is there anything?
It's going to sit there and nosh on an entire undead city first.
Is there anything in the scroll that tells me anything approximating that information?
The duration.
Does it say it lasts only as long as you'd like it to? Or is it...
No, you do not find anything of that sort in there.
Damn it!
No mention of duration.
Well, I'm going to err on the safe side and assume that it's not going to go away. That seems to be the safer.
Let's test it out.
All right, let's go and summon it in this room real quick. Maybe it'll listen to us.
Maybe it'll be tamed.
And the room just explodes.
Yeah, hey, that's an idea. You could cast it and then roll animal handling.
Get a
Have to
nat
have
20,
to
maybe
do
we can
it.
tame it.
Yeah, I'll totally let you do that. The DC is only 35.
Yeah, no biggie.
But nat 20 always succeeds.
Yeah, if I remember correctly,
Tame.
dude,
Nat 20
what
always succeeds.
what the fuck, bro? Huh.
You'd see Tora just riding along on top of
On
the
top of
thing,
it.
like friggin' Boba Fett.
She channels her animal handling so well that the scroll just disappears from my hands and the Tarask is just out already.
Did that happen, Colin?
Tora, Slayer of Cities.
Yeah, right. This is really a
Sorry, 10 Towns, my puppy's hungry.
yeah. This is truly a terrifying and overwhelming discovery. Just go ahead and put all that stuff safely away in the old backpack, just side-eyeing Tora the whole time as she's like chomping at the bit to call it out. Well, let's say we sort our comrades' affairs and spend time we need to recover here before we must move on.
I agree.
So I'd like to stack up our dead friends next to each other down here.
The good news is my dwarven spirits should probably be ready to drink. So
Yeah,
Drink after that fight.
We'll go ahead and pour one out for the homies and have a drink, and then collect up the gold and stuff because we're probably gonna need it. And whatever useful items there are that we need off of our dead friends, I guess we'll take them.
yeah, I got 4 platinum and 1,500 gold.
Damn, bro.
And a ring of shooting stars.
Well,
And
for
plus all else.
We can just. Is it cool we just leave that stuff in their inventories, and then as we need it later on, we could just do that?
no, I can drag it to your inventory. Yeah.
Did I get a bag of holding? Did I just find one?
Mine over
Jenkins
yours.
had one.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, I
gotcha.
had one, so you would have found it on me.
Let's see.
I don't know where I got this from, but apparently under features for my character is Vladimir's Spark.
Vladimir's Spark, you said?
Yes.
Not
So
familiar.
I have no idea like when this had perhaps taken effect or not. But yeah. We missed out on some good comedy here.
Did we?
Yeah, so I remember now what happened with that, and I completely forgot about it. There was the 2 maps ago when you guys were walking through the maze-like dungeon area sort of thing. You remember that one room that had the giant-sized weapon on it that you touched at one point, tried to pull out or something?
Yes.
Yeah, that gave you that spark, which was secret at first, and the idea was that I promptly forgot about by the next week, is that you were going to be slowly growing in size and eventually be rather large.
Yeah. 21 feet tall, 7,700 pounds, with a strength of 23.
We could have used that, bro.
That would have been dope.
Right?
So yeah, I forgot about that. That is my bad.
Like, Wayfo could have been like, hello.
Feet 5 ho fun.
Stop.
Just grab the lich in one gigantic hand.
Honestly, I would just cannonball into it.
Yeah.
Cannonball.
Yeah. Jump 20
Break
feet
the
in the
whole
air,
fucking tower.
7,700 pounds, crushing the skull instantaneously.
Tower falls crumbling.
The question is, could you have gotten in here if you were?
Well, that would have been a good question. Yeah. At
That
21
would have been
feet tall,
tricky.
that might have been a challenge.
You might have been able
Let's
to
take them
break
apart
all
and take
down.
them limb by limb. Reassemble them in the
Put them
room.
back together. Hey, give us a second. We're like, I'm telling
Hold
them
on.
we need you to meet
Hold on,
somebody
Ariel
real quick.
Arthas. We need to go put our friend together real quick, and then we'll fight.
Yeah.
Just pause.
All I know is that this fight went exactly how the U.S. government taught me, which was start with firebombing, watch a bunch of people die, and then end with firebombing.
Well, yeah. That's
Realize
pretty
they're
much it.
survivors. We can't have that. And
Yeah,
fix that.
hit those with the fireball too. The firebomb.
I mean, damn near. You broke with tradition. You're like, oh, I can't hit Torah.
Dispensed with the old ways.
It is the way.
That is the way.
So, the two of you who are still alive, you've said your goodbyes to your companions, and what would you like to do now?
Fucking A, maybe take a nap. I don't know.
Yeah, it's peaceful in this room now. You could totally do that.
And there's
What I
a
like to
nice,
do.
there's a nice roaring fire going. Oh, never mind. That's way though.
Yeah, never mind.
What is he made out of? He kind of smells good.
Yeah, cedar. So it is.
There may be some mesquite in there.
I'd like to take long rest, but I would also like to see if I can attune to like, the staff of Riorthus and the other stuff.
Yeah. I don't think it'll be long. It's too soon for a full long rest, but you can still attune over a short rest.
Okay, cool, gotcha.
Let's see. Yeah, there it is.
Maybe.
I'll drop the staff in your inventory. Maybe. Maybe. Let's try that again. Oh, there it is. You now have a staff of magic, or staff of power that you are attuned to.
Nice. Mind if I do?
Tori, you can use hit dice as well if you would like. Alright, you've had some time to catch your breath, rest up a little bit. Now, what be your plans?
Well, Tora, what do you think we should do?
I don't know. Is there anything else we have to do here? Or can we leave?
There's a creature of sorts, an entity of sorts downstairs in one of the rooms that we originally came up through who had an interest in obtaining this staff. Not entirely sure that it's in our best interest to give it to him at this time. I would trying to keep it from him is the best idea either, but I am also afeared that should we give such a device to an unscrupulous character, our journey out of here may be more treacherous than we had originally planned.
Yeah. What I was thinking.
Thinking that perhaps we should try to cut our losses at this point and leave this place for good.
Yeah, I think we should get out of here. While we can.
All right. So you guys use your best effort to get out as quickly and unnoticed as possible. And let's see. Yeah, you guys do make it out. I guess, how far out are you going? Just out of the tower, out of the necropolis, or all the way back out to the surface?
That I would that Biltram at this point would probably be thinking of getting out of Dodge for a little bit with all the newfangled toys, and perhaps returning someday with the Ages Guild, the Arcane College behind him. However, if it seems like there's anything pressing that needs to be dealt with while we're here, I suppose I'd be keeping my eyes out for that as well.
You don't see anything pressing on your way out.
In that case, I will ask if she's okay with completely leaving the necropolis and return to the surface, and if she is, then
Yes, let's go.
we'll... Tora, do you have any business that must be taken care of before we...
I still say you guys are missing a golden opportunity to wipe out that entire necropolis with one scroll.
I know, right?
You may be right, but Biltram's fulfilling his mission, which is to come here and figure out the source of the magic behind the winter and the strife around 10 towns, and then take that information back to where we're going. And seems like it would be a somewhat faulty decision to destroy all the to be had down in the Netherese city. So I would vote against it, but I'm open to Tora's side of the argument.
No, you're right.
Just gonna give up that easily.
They really
I
wanted
don't
to
even
destroy
have a
this
good
place.
reason. I just think it'd be fun.
That can be a good reason.
This is a monk of chaos, is what it is. It is really tempting, I will say. It is pretty tempting. I am role playing here. I feel like Biltram would be the kind of character to stick to the to the game plan or the rules for the most part. So
That's fair.
just for funsies, because it'd be fun, you summon the Tarask, and then you use the scroll of summon Comet and drop the Comet on it just to see what would happen.
Oh,
See who
forgot
wins.
about that. Forgot about that. See, that is a good idea.
casually make a nuclear explosion in 10 towns.
Always an option.
I mean, the campaign could end with a bang. We don't need to worry about the campaign anymore if 10 towns doesn't exist.
True. We could just annihilate all of 10 towns, the remainder of 10 towns.
We can wipe out the 5 towns that are left. 10 towns.
It's basically 5 towns at this point. You are correct. Well, kind of, we're get out. We're talking about it. We're walking in the snow. We're heading over to the sleds or whatever mode of transportation that is we brought out here. I don't remember if we brought sleds or not, but on the walk over, we're discussing this. I'll reach down into my bag of holding and I'll give both the scroll of the comet and the Tarask summon scroll to Tora and say, you can do with this what you wish. I'm going to ready the carts for departure.
Oh God.
All the power now.
It's like saying he wants to happen, but he doesn't want to be responsible for it.
You are fortunate enough that I think it was Wayfo that did a good job of sourcing sled and driver for you.
Yes, that's right.
One of them is still alive with enough dogs left to get you back to town. You guys make some small talk about what happened to the others that went in with you and whatnot. Is there anything else you would like to do before
I'm
you...
just holding each scroll in my hands, thinking. That's it.
Thinking or grinning evilly?
Just thinking.
Just thinking.
Always thinking.
Always watching, Mike Wazowski. Always watching.
So what you're gonna do with them?
Oh no, thinking.
Everyone's chomping at the bit to hear the decision.
Nuke.
You could also go down there and just do the Tarask view. You don't have to do the nuke. It's just I was theorizing about it when I was going through my notes on the way out that the impact of a comet on such a hard object could actually split atoms and maybe cause a nuclear explosion.
Which would be perfectly fine, because it would assure that the Tarask would be dead.
Yeah.
I will say you can also think about it on the ride back, should you wish. I don't remember quite how well the people of 10 Towns treated you, so if there's a bone to pick, that might be an opportune
I could
place
save
to do
it, yeah.
You could roll for it. You could pick.
Yeah, but I mean, you are supposed to be lawful. Just
I know, yeah.
just saying.
If you're
But she
still in
is
character.
now the law with her power.
yeah.
I am.
The definition of the law has changed.
I am the new leader of these lands. What I say is law. And the law says, let there be a Tarask.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to it for a little bit.
Okay.
Why do you sound disappointed?
Why do you sound disappointed? She said.
Is it not okay for people to be disappointed in things? So, you guys load up on the sled. Fortunately for you, your driver is well rested and ready to depart in short order, so you guys can take long rests on the slow, long ride back. And in what seems like rather short order, you find yourselves back once again in Tourmaline.
Old days. With this newfound wealth that we have, we will pay off the driver and was of service and. Oh, sorry.
He reminds you that he was paid in advance for his work, I believe.
We'll give him a few extra gold for the troubles and the way to commemorate the passing of fallen comrades. Actually, I'll just give him this 1,200 silver. Okay. Give him this bag of 4,058 copper, real quick. And a few gold on top of that. How about that?
Oh, well, thank you. Will save me from breaking a bag full of gold at the tavern.
Yes. Well, hope it goes somewhere for you. Real good people lost their lives down in those caves, and it would seem not right for anyone to leave the journey soured. So
He nods and takes off on his sled.
say you, Tora, shall we spend the rest of this fine day? Still just staring at the two scrolls in
Yeah.
her hands.
She's been staring at them for 2 days straight, the whole ride back.
Yeah. Confronted with such awe-inspiring power. Just like, fuck, what do I do?
What you decide, Tora? What you decide?
I don't know. This is
Big
too
no.
much. Beltram, why did you give these to me?
I suppose you could consider it a test of character, perhaps? Not sure. Perhaps that was a cruel decision.
Oh, so it's a test.
But what counts as, success and failure on this test?
Yes.
Yeah, what's
What-
the
what-
successful
What did
test?
you want me to do?
That is entirely up to the test taker to decide.
The ghost of Waypo wants to see a Trask, and then wants to see a Trask get nuked.
God, do I have any? I don't think I have any spells for communing with the dead. Might be a good thing. No, let's see. Nope. Oh, sorry, I can't talk to Wayfell. I mean, my character is technically chaotic good. Oh, wait, that's not right. Okay, be chaotic good now. Trim's a lawful character, so he'll say, "I believe that you should save it for a more important purpose, but you believe
I know
that
I
the-
should.
if you believe that the people of 10 towns are deserving of punishment, then have at it."
Yeah, I'll keep holding on to it.
So much to consider. Alright, well, shall we head to the nearest mailing office that we can find so I can send word ahead potentially, or at least find us a cart out of here back to next civilization so that we can get to the college.
Yeah.
Very well.
The College of Winterhold.
Right, exactly. So, how is Tourmaline doing? They were half blown up. Is that right?
Yeah, rebuilding's well underway. Certainly still lots of work to be done, but I mean, you guys were gone for several weeks at least, if not a month solid. There's been significant progress made on rebuilding since you've left.
Sure. Well, in that case, I suppose we could head down towards Bryn Shander
Mhm.
and make preparations for next journey.
Yeah.
All right. So
The next journey being someplace without a single drop of snow anywhere.
Yeah, that may be on the list of places to go. Indeed.
so you return to Bryn Shander the next day. You'll find it much like you left it last time you were here.
You know. Isn't there like a town hall here? Oh wait. Oh shoot, who was it? Let me check my bag real quick. There's not there's no one here that is of that original group, I don't think. So town hall here probably wouldn't even have any clue of, you know, what's just happened or what it means, but oh well. We can go to the town hall anyways and see if we can figure out when the next long trek caravan is leaving out of 10 towns.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you go by there and there's a they direct you to one of the nearby merchant caravans that says that they usually about once a week or so they have a caravan come in and out, and the next one's 2 days away from departing for the lands to the south once again.
Understood. We'll go ahead and pay for carriage in advance and for that trip and buying supplies and such.
All right. Yeah, let's see how far of a trip you got. Let's see. They say for the distance you're wanting to go, 20 gold pieces per person will cover, a seat and food for the trip.
Okay.
How much?
20 gold.
Person. Did you pay it? Yeah, I guess I can get it. I probably have more money. Per person.
If you want to. I have money too.
Okay. I'll get it.
Here.
So, is there anything you would like to do during your 2 days wait? Perhaps any scrolls you would like to read?
Uh, I'm
Or-
sure I would have gotten bored in the 2 days.
Or, I mean, you can always
So,
wait till you're on your way out of town and, make sure you've got a trip, way out of it if things go bad.
yes, I'll have an escape, yeah.
All right.
It'll be like the scene in movies where the character's walking and there's a fire, an explosion behind them.
Nice. Like the way you have this planned out.
So, you guys, just leisure, spend your 2 days in leisure around town, relaxing, drinking, resting, really. And then the time comes for you to load up on your wagon to head south.
Sorry. I know what's coming.
Before long, the caravan master leads the way out of town, and
Bonnet, go!
so Tora, sitting on the back of the rearmost caravan, facing the back. You have a 1 mile range on the Summon Tarask spell. How far away from town would you like to wait before you read it?
I'll go halfway.
Okay. So, you are a half mile outside of town. You read the scroll. The scroll crumbles to dust. And nothing seems to happen. And you wait. And you wait. And then you start to feel the ground rumble.
Ilchum, do you feel that?
Yes, Dora. That's generally what happens when you read terrible scrolls of power out loud.
And then off in the distance, about a half mile away, in the middle of Bryn Shander, you see a giant beast rise up over the roofs of the city.
Look at him go.
Look at my baby.
Look, you're right. There's just such admiration and pride in that.
You hear the faint echoes of a roar escape the beast. As it begins to slowly meander about town.
Yes, yes.
Doing all the destruction. Suddenly, smoke begins to appear around the town.
Were you going to read the other scroll as well, or?
I'll also prompt her about this. Were you intending to test my theory today, or
Yes,
just
we are doing that. Yes.
No,
Okay.
no. Let the beauty take place first.
let him have his day? are the people in the caravan, like driving the caravan, like freaking out at this point?
A few of them have looked around, but none have looked backwards enough to notice what's going on behind.
Everything's good. Keep going.
We're all good. No sweat, everybody.
Just don't slow down.
So you guys watch for about 20 minutes as the beast rampages further and further in the distance. At this point, you're nearing 1 mile away, which is the
that's
edge
when
of
I'll
the
do
range
it.
for the comet scroll.
Filtrum, watch this.
Oh, I'm watching, dear.
So let's see. Let me find my handy dandy Tarask. Thingy. Where is it?
Watch the comet hit it and it doesn't die.
It just gets
leave
in
it
rain.
there. Yeah, we just
Piss it
fucking
off.
leave it there to annihilate all of 10 towns. I think there's a single person or group of people within 10 towns that can stop it. Yes.
Okay, so you read the second scroll. It crumbles from your hand. And again, it's a good several moments before you see anything happen, and then you see it streaking through the clear skies above. A giant fiery comet raining down directly on the beast.
Glorious.
All right, where's the damage die roll?
Yeah, Tora, you read the scroll. You get to roll the damage. It is 30d10 of damage.
Oh my fuck.
And we'll see if he makes his saving throw. He does not.
Ooh, max damage. And you did 30 damage.
Yeah, it gets one per.
Gets 1 on every single die.
That Tarask ain't dead.
He's not. I don't think he's dead at all. He's just angry.
We do get to see if it causes a nuclear explosion.
I believe you mean hangry.
Oh god.
Yeah, he's gonna eat the rest of it.
He's gonna eat the comet for fucking breakfast.
Let's see. Is that about right? Yeah, close enough. So, that's about the size of the crater you make in town as it impacts. Let's just turn the boss bar. We'll see how far this goes down. It takes 185 points of damage.
Oh dear god.
So
Oh.
Oh.
As you begin to roll away out of sight, you see the beast crawl out of the crater that the comet made and continue its assault on Bryn Shander.
there was no nuclear explosion. Theory was wrong.
Sweet.
So I'll turn to Tora and say, as I said, a gargantuan beast that is near unstoppable.
Yep, I see that.
Fortunately for the two of you, that is now someone else's problem. a lot of other people's problems.
Don't worry, it won't be their problem for long. Dead people don't have problems like that.
I'm sure he'll find his way down into the Netherese city eventually. So, assuming we don't find our way back up this direction soon, perhaps he'll finish what we started.
So as you guys continue heading south, those two of you who are still here, give me a perception check.
As we're riding, I will also, put my hand on Tora's shoulder and say, I feel that Defoe, Ilar, and perhaps even Jenkins would have liked to see this site. We watched the Tarask continue to just absolutely shred Bridgehatter. I feel that they would watch in wonderment as this unfolds.
Tora is completely oblivious to this.
I'm still thinking about it.
Why? She's watching with glee.
I'm gonna get. Is it running?
But Bilcham, you notice something you have not seen in months, and definitely not since you arrived up here in 10 Towns.
The Tarask melted the snow.
Or was it the comet?
No, actually neither of them. You just see grass growing. The everlasting winter that was plaguing 10 Towns seems to be coming to an end.
So do we both win and lose the campaign? The never-ending winter's gone, but who's going to be there to enjoy it? The Tarask's gonna take out several, if not all, the rest of the towns.
Well, the way I figured that all the destruction and mayhem, and with the never-ending winter coming to finale, the people of the rest of the continent will see reason to come out here and help rebuild. Maybe we can actually get rid of the Tarask. Don't know how that's gonna go.
I think there's enough fucking army.
The next campaign is literally just figuring out how to kill the Tarask.
Kill the one Tarask.
Well, how about that? A very pretty sight, and I'll point the grass out since I saw it. Point the grass out to Tora and say, I think that we may have helped this land a little bit, hopefully more than we've hurt it.
With the Tarask?
Yes, indeed. I won't bother pointing out the grass again. I'll keep that to myself.
Yeah, so you enjoy a nice, comfortable Tarask-free ride the rest of the way to your destination, only to hear several months later the reports from the north that Bryn Shander and Targos were near completely leveled, and significant damage was sustained in Bremen before the beast was finally slain.
Oh, good for them.
So how many towns remain?
Half.
Half of
Bremen,
Bremen,
Lonelywood.
Lonely...
It's like 2 towns now.
Are we talking like 3 and 2 halves?
It's 3 in total. There's 2 whole cities and 2 half cities. So if you add it up.
3. Yeah, 2 half cities, yeah, so...
That's 3 and 2 halves. Those 2 halves did not
Lonelywood
make
and
a whole, though.
Caerdinivel were the only cities to escape unharmed. Right, you get 3 half cities. Bremen's about half a city, Tourmaline's half a city, and East Haven's about half a city.
So 2 and 3 halves. 2 and 3 halves towns doesn't really roll off the tongue too well, though.
No.
People might actually call you a fucking idiot if they hear you say that.
Can we just call it like 7 halves towns?
I'm glad that there was enough people alive to end off the mighty beast. That's good to know.
It was for science. We need to figure out how many towns it takes to take out Tarask.
And the official report that I will write to the Arcane Guild is that Tarask was, the spawn of some kind of power of the demi-lich that we were unaware of until we left the place, and then we used the scroll of the comet to try and beat it down.
And the other wizards are absolutely fascinated by the research that you did.
With the Trask.
Yes.
Yeah.
I never got to say Tarask so close.
In fact, did not cause nuclear fission when we struck it with a comet. So.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, I will pass on all the findings and the details of the Netherese city, and I'll give them most detailed maps that I can produce, as well as provide insight and experience / information gained in the adventure to them to help best aid their journey there when they send the next group. I will also make sure that Professor Scant has an official place in whatever office they decide to give me after my dissertation. So.
I was gonna say, yeah. You and Professor Scant are given a prestigious position amongst the wizard school. And despite Tora being the one to summon it, and rather unfortunately for her, because Biltram was one that wrote all the work on it, he gets more of the recognition amongst the common mages.
That's okay, Tora.
So what I'm hearing is Biltram just used us just to get a fucking promotion at work.
I was just about to
Dang it,
say, yeah.
This is all a ruse the whole time to climb the
That's
corporate
why he
ladder.
gave me the scrolls.
Right. Yep,
He gets all the thing without any of the moral conscience of doing it.
Right, precisely.
I just gave her the scroll. I didn't know she was gonna actually do it. I thought it was a joke.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fascinating research, though.
Right. I did get a lot of good data out of this. But, no, I was just about to say that I will have members of the guild fashion marble depictions of Wayfo, Dalar, and Jenkins to be placed in either in my office or somewhere in the halls of remembered heroes.
Yeah, they're more than happy to put one of those out in the halls for all to see.
All right, I've written the epilogue to my notes. Small mage kills 3 friends to get a promotion at work.
And the moral of the story is, you don't have to be faster than the Tarask, just faster than your friends.
That sounds about right.
But I bet.
And all of a sudden, Biltram starts seeing Dalar's ghost around, and he goes crazy. No!
Yes! I ship it.
Tora, what do you do? Are you going to join me at the Arcane College and learn and stuff? Or are you going to go about your ways and take to the roads again?
Might go looking for another Tarask.
I was going to say, obviously, she's going to go over to Bryn Shander and then try to tame the Trask.
I thought they already
Didn't it
killed it,
die?
though. Pretty sure
died.
it's dead.
Yeah,
Oh,
it is.
well.
I
dead
go
now.
looking for a new one.
And
Sounds
you'll
reasonable to
and
me.
you have to keep saying, "I'm looking for my puppy."
Yeah, that's what.
You never really call it the Trask. You say you're always looking for your puppy.
And people are confused and keep on asking, like, well, what color is it? Oh, well, it's kind of like tannish brown. They're like, well, what kind of dog? How big is it? And she's just like, it's like
50-foot tall.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Eats villages when it gets hungry.
4 stories high by 6 buildings wide.
It has an
In horror.
appetite that I could eat everything.
Horror, they realize what she's actually looking for, and then they call her crazy. Let's move on.
Get her arrested. Throw her in a fucking mental asylum.
Be sure
That's
they'd
fine,
only call her
though.
crazy behind her back.
Yeah, that's fair. They wouldn't say it to her face. Be afraid that she heard them.
And with that, as Tora departs from Biltram to seek out another Tarask, we bring this adventure to a close.
Oh boy.
Good one.
Congratulations on reaching the end of it. It was quite the
Well-
adventure.
Yes.
I was gonna say, the ones who did.
I tried twice to reach it and I couldn't. Both times I got fucked over in boss fights.
No, actually, that I was just about to say. At least
Both
you
times
didn't
I got
die.
fucked over in boss fights, and I feel like it wasn't even like I played bad. I just got fucking. I got unlucky or I got focused because of a deal.
Yeah.
Sadness.
That's literally what it is. Because I was about to say, at least you didn't die to something stupid. At least you died.
I got
in a-
howled at twice
boss
and
fight.
died because of that.
That I guess that is maybe a little bit stupid. But in your defense, like just because it is a dice roll, we could have all dropped to that like in the first turn. So
Oh
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Biltram went absolutely nuts on that last fight.
Fucking the amount of con saves that you got with
I-
a +2 was fucking insane.
I'm
What's the percentage chance that you
glorious.
succeeded on all of those? Honestly, like, how many did you succeed on? Like 8 or 9 or something like that.
At least, yeah.
It had to be at least 9 because like the very first thing we did after I said okay dispense with diplomacy and drop the fireball was roll a fucking Constitution save.
It's true. The
And
first
first-
thing is the hell.
Proceeded to do that the rest of the game or the rest of the fight. Like it had
You
to
always
be
had
at
like
least,
people
like, 9.
gazing you like 1 to 2 a turn.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, it's that fucking
Even
stupid
dude, I even got lucky with fucking claw attacks. Like I had like 4 different claw attacks just miss me.
Yeah, it was
The
by
die knew
far
who wanted to survive, wanted to keep alive.
So that's right.
The
by
dice knew
far
who wanted to live.
yeah.
Yes.
By far Biltram's finest hour.
He had the climactic moment all to himself.
I may not have been able to contribute much other than magic missile this whole campaign, but I finally got to pop off a little bit there.
He got his
Well, I
big
mean,
cast fireball moment.
obviously, you were just saving it, waiting for everybody to die, and then just be like, "All right, I'm just gonna tank this motherfucker myself."
Guess I gotta
I'm
do
sorry.
this myself.
Sorry, who here is afraid of demi-liches? Don't worry about it, guys. I got this. I mean, if I'd have been, intelligent and thought to bring some, health potions with us when we last left civilization to come out on this journey, then, maybe we would have left with a few more people amongst us. But
I mean, fair. We
Yeah.
we could have really done with a whole hell of a lot of health potions.
Yeah.
hey, you know what? We didn't die at the last fight and lose the campaign, so that's cool too, right?
That is true. It ended in a total party wipe, just a half party wipe.
Just because you lose 3 of the 5 on search and destroy doesn't mean you lost. You know what I'm saying?
A win's a win, no matter what cost.
Right.
It's a win. I'm counting it.
It's like saying how we saved 10 towns, even though there's only 3 and 2, like 3 and 3 halves or 2 and 3 halves left. There's
Hey,
less than
look
half them left, but they're still saved.
Look at it on the bright side. They don't have to be cold anymore.
As long
Yeah,
as
I'm
they're,
sure it's nice and warm in the Trask's belly.
as long as they don't get a necromancer problem, they'll be fine.
Yeah, that's
Ooh,
true.
yeah.
You'd have an
Yeah.
army
Get a
a
couple of
mile
necromancers come in, and then they just get to rule the place.
long. True. Of course, I think the biggest necromancer around died actually at Frostmaiden's
Oh yeah, that one person there.
domain. Yep, the chick who had Professor Scant. I think that was the only necromancer around at the time. at
Yeah,
least.
so she was the main one then.
Didn't
Yeah,
make
they're
it.
probably fine for a while.
There was
Yeah,
one
especially-
other necromancer who was still alive in 10 times.
If they realize what's happened, they will soon become the ruler
The
of
supreme leader.
the ruler of 2 and 3 Hass towns.
I mean, we elected to not deal with the guy and leave with the staff and not give the staff of power to that one. I forget what he was called, but the armor.
Yeah, the armored brain thing.
Yes,
Yeah.
Which just assumed that would be a bad idea because I feel like he just wanted it to be able to take the control of the
Veneranda or
city for
whatever?
himself. Yeah.
Yeah, Veneranda, whatever that is, whoever that was.
Just had a feeling that he was a bad guy. I had a feeling that he wasn't the best dude, but now he is the Arcane College's problem. So
That is true.
hey, you know what? I'm not sure about this, but I think Tarask meat is edible. So that they've killed it. Anyone that's alive should have food for a long fucking time.
It's a lot of fucking meat.
Yeah.
They'll be
Yep.
feasting for weeks, if not months.
Oh, that was quite the adventure. And be
Indeed.
completely honest with you, when we started this, like over a year ago or however long it's been.
Yeah.
Yeah, May 2021.
Wow, man, it's crazy.
It's been a hot minute.
I was certainly not expecting the first time I played as wizard to last all that long. I figured I would have.
To survive the campaign, not just die.
Yeah.
At any given point during some of the ridiculousness that we had.
Yeah.
Actually fucking scaled into the mid game wizard where you start to become a menace.
Yeah, and I know that plenty of that is at the was at the DM's discretion, so I thank you for that. But that was actually a lot of fun to play, character-wise. That was really enjoyable, and I mean everything about it was enjoyable.
That was a
Not-
fun campaign.
Not figure that Biltram would be returning to the college, but here we are.
Where you probably would have been buried 6 feet under the snow in some random hole.
Right, exactly.
I mean, it's not too late.
Always go back.
I heard
yeah.
the weather there is lovely this time of year. Oh shit.
You know, ironically, if you were to actually go back at this time of the year, it actually would be rather nice. Like, warm enough that the lakes and stuff would start to thaw out a little bit. You know,
Actually go
snow's
fish
not
and,
everywhere. Yeah,
Right?
it kind of like visiting southern Alaska.
Yeah, that makes sense. We've acted a lasting change on this place.
Indeed.
It's nice to give a campaign on a high note, right?
Sure, we'll call it a high note.
Close enough.
Just ignore
You
the
got-
thousands of dead people. It's fine.
right. I'm just saying, like, a lot of people, die without getting remembered forever in marble. So that's kind of a cool way to go. Just saying, you could have been
That's
Coulda-
very true.
could have just disappeared on us. That wouldn't have been any fun.
Totally true.
The best warforged anyone's ever met. And the best, nature man and bard. I am actually impressed that Brandon managed to die twice.
To be
I was
fair, the
pretty
second
impressed with
time,
that
literally, I couldn't do anything. I didn't get to do anything but death saves in the entire last fight. I literally just got pushed down by a howl. I got a nat 20, and I got pushed down immediately again.
It was 100%.
That was tragic.
It was
100%.
brutal.
100%
was.
out of my control in the last fight. There's nothing I could
Literally
have done.
all
I had no
RNG.
actions. Every action I did in the last fight was literally rolling at the DM's discretion.
Oh man. Fuck. Well, anything else to add? Last
don't-
words of wisdom, Tora?
Nope.
So what's the next plane looking like?
I'm still working on prepping the next campaign. Got a one shot or two I'd like to do in between then, and one of those one shots is something. It's still D&D, but something rather different from usual. I think will be quite fun.
Ooh.
Interesting.
And I think I've got another one shot out in the barrel as well. And then after that, I've got another campaign to start up.
I guess we'll also see how make sure Lena is free to do it once she settles in.
Yeah, so try to make it.
Yeah.
Where are you
least-
settling in at?